So I don't know if you watch these sometimes, but dude, I love music biopics. I absolutely love music biopics. Even if I'm not a super huge fan of the artist, I just love watching music biopics. I love to watch a movie where it's like about a band or a rapper and you see them rise up and you see their story. I love that so much. It's entertaining. It's interesting. Whether it's 8 Mile or like Bohemian Rhapsody, or recently I watched The Dirt. I'm not the biggest fan of Motley Crue. I can't really get into like a lot of their music. I don't mind Shout at the Devil, but their movie The Dirt was really good. It was an entertaining film, and I just liked the concept of this crazy, getting drunk, having some beers, fucking women, being a rock band, and just being wild animals, and it was just cool. And MGK was in the movie. He did a good job in the film. And I just love music biopics. They're awesome. And there's so many more music biopics that we still haven't gotten that I want. Like, for example, where the hell is a Death Row movie? We got an NWA movie. We got a Tupac and a Biggie movie, and an Eminem and a 50 movie. What about Death Row? They should do a Death Row movie, in my opinion, because there's a lot of stuff that went on with Death Row. Like MC Hammer getting signed to it. What happened to Death Row after Tupac died? They need to do a Death Row movie. They need to. But I love musical biopics. They're awesome. There's another one called Lords of Chaos that I want to watch badly because it's about the origins of black metal music. And I just love musical biopics because it's two of my favorite things, music and movies. I just love to watch a movie and see someone in the music industry do something and they make a name for themselves. It's just so entertaining and engaging. Eminem, for example. I really wish Eminem would do a sequel to 8 Mile. Like, could you imagine Eminem movie 8 Mile 2 where he's like we see him with his pill addiction problems, and you have a scene where he's getting fat, he's eating Taco Bell, McDonald's, and you see him getting overweight, and there's a scene where we get to see in 8 Mile 2 Eminem takes some pills and he overdoses, and you see him in the hospital. He comes out because he talked about how after he overdosed, I was walking around my house thinking, I'm going to fucking die. My kids are going to, I need to be here for my kids. It's like, put that in a movie, Em. That would be cool. Like, him getting fat, proof dying, pill addiction, overdosing on pills, becoming fat, eating Taco Bell and McDonald's every single day. All that crazy shit Eminem went through, being stuck away from rap and just being very distant. We need another 8 Mile movie to cover that shit, man. It would be so interesting. A Marilyn Manson movie. We need that. Most definitely. That would be interesting. Holy shit, would that be interesting. We need a Rob Zombie movie. I don't know. I think I told you about Gigi Allen. Gigi Allen definitely needs a movie. That guy is crazy. The craziest musician ever. He would throw shit at the audience, start fights with people. He would take shit on a stage. He was insane. That's why JB always referenced him, So, man, or like Hobson, for example, or, Eshawn. Like, musical biopics are cool, and I want more of them, man. Especially like Death Row and, a BOTDF. Dude, a BOTDF biopic would be sick. Imagine, like that would be kind of, risky because of all the, allegations. But I feel like they could find a way to make that work. Like a Blood on the Dance Floor biopic. Dude, I would love to see a BOTDF biopic. That would be fucking cool. Seeing the come up of Davi. He's a hairdresser. You see him in that band. And he's like, fuck it, man. I'm going to make Blood on the Dance Floor. We see how he meets Garrett. We see how he meets Jay. Yada, yada, yada. Now, I don't know if they should include the allegations and the controversy, Maybe they could, but do it in a way where we're not seeing it because, well, why would they put, rape, basically like sexual minor stuff in a movie? Like, why would an audience want to see that, right? So, but a BOTDF biopic, that would be dope. Hollywood Undead, Deuce, Cinema Bazaar, holy fucking shit. I would love to see those, bro. I would even pay to get those bitches made. Or like a Belay biopic. I'm telling you, man. Or a JB biopic, man. Like, I love the concept of making a movie about the come up of the artist.
Yeah, I definitely think you're onto something with movie biopics. There should be a lot more of those. I feel like the Tupac and Biggie movies, the Eminem 8 Mile movie, the 50 Cent Get Rich or Die Tryin movie, and then the NWA movie, they all showcased a lot of detail and stuff that people wouldn't have seen otherwise, because I do think the information about that stuff is out there, but I don't know how many people are actually going to read articles about it and look at it in like the newspapers and magazines and that type of stuff. So it kind of provides like visuals and gives like an actual kind of showcase of being able to see what some of those folks went through. I definitely think it's a clever idea and it should be used way more. There's plenty of musicians that I feel like have a saga. I'd probably even take a movie of someone like Exhibit just to kind of see what he went through, because he kind of was low-key enough and he actually managed to meet Dr. Dre, so it'd be interesting to kind of see his angle. And like a Nate Dogg movie to some of those, Warren G, those type people. And I definitely feel like a Blood on the Dance Floor movie would be amazing, just because there's not a ton of emo movies out there. It's not every day that you'll get like some sort of scene kid or scene folks and those type people in movies. I definitely think that would probably spearhead like a lot of stuff that could go on to happen, and it'd be interesting to kind of see that sort of stuff, just what Davi and Javon and Garrett Ecstasy and the Fallon Vendetta and some of those people went through and that type stuff, just to be able to see it. I think a lot of those would really work. There just would be tons of those that would really wind up doing a lot of good.